What's the good word, Josh? Your boy DKB here. So, indulge me a little bit. It's a little bit of a break here from all of our recent commotion about, the offense and our struggles and desperately clawing our way back into the playoffs over these next 2 weeks. But I have found out Todd McShay revealed, and for you guys that don't know, by the way, ladies and gents, Todd McShay is one of the more renowned draft analysts out there, right up there along with Mel Kiper, right? And so, whatever your thoughts are, it is what it is, right? He's been doing it for a while, thousands and thousands of breakdown, very well respected guy. He revealed recently that prior to getting an extension from ESPN for his contract, he was looking into opportunities to get back into the NFL, right? He wanted to grind some things out. He talked about, loving the kind of risk factor, right? The risk reward, being able to go out there and say you're the best at something, where it's not going to be as subjective, right? You take a look at a general manager, you can look at his draft classes, how those have helped produce wins, right? You can clearly say who's generally the best in the league at a position. When it comes to just being a draft analyst, that's a lot harder, right? You're not making any picks. You're speaking about hundreds and hundreds of guys each year, and you're just hoping some of the main names and maybe some hidden gems gets called out and somebody remembers to tie your name to him. So I can completely understand that, but he did tell us he had two opportunities, again, back in 2006, prior to officially getting an extension from ESPN, where he could have joined the Browns. At least I believe that was the other team he mentioned. And he had an opportunity to come to the Jets. I didn't get all of the details from the interview, but basically he mentions he wanted to come in. Somebody reached out to him. He wasn't going to come on as a general manager, but he would have had a high ranking position in the front office. And so, it's kind of one of those numerous what if situations, right? You take a look at all of the different draft classes we've had since 2006. And who's to say that he would have been on for, the entirety up until now? But you take a look at everything that's occurred since then, and the New York Jets could be on a different kind of track with the wealth of knowledge that Todd McShay was bringing in at the time. And, he does go on to say that the only reason he didn't officially decide on taking either one of those two jobs or anything else was that, other general managers and stuff around the league that he respected. He spoke with them about the positions, and they talked about being on the road 4 months out the year, let alone everything else that they're doing that's going to drag them into the office and stuff, and barely seeing family. He chose the better work-life balance and still, being able to be attached to football in a significant way, continuing with ESPN. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't remember the draft classes from 2006. That's way beyond the time I was seriously paying attention, but that has to be around the time. What is that? Is that like Nick Mangold and DeBrickashaw Ferguson's draft class? Maybe, I don't know. Either way, the what if scenario that popped in my head was at least fast forwarding 5 to 6 years. He's getting a high ranking position, so let's say around 2012 to 2013, which is the Rex Ryan era. Maybe you can turn that thing around, right? Maybe you still draft Mark Sanchez, but you can really build an infrastructure around him, and who knows where we'd be at today. But I don't know. It was just an interesting story. I wanted to chat about something that wasn't directly tied to our woes recently, and this seemed like a fun one, especially considering how much we love the draft each year and how much hope us specifically pours into the incoming group, and hoping that they achieve a high level of success. So I don't know, especially for you, Jets fan veterans out there, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Would you have loved seeing Todd McShay join the front office, or do you feel like it was doomed for disaster? I know people are on they're heavily on one side or the other when it comes to the love-hate relationship with Todd McShay and Mel Kiper. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you again. Peace.